I know it is like, oh, he's causing
Yeah, you definitely can't say that.
Right, and now you can't say my girl, you know, and now you have to like use the real word, plural effusion. Myopathy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing my face for the very first time, hi, my name is Adora and you are watching Life with Ada Veke. Yes, I know you guys be like, we've not seen her in a while. Yes, you've not seen me in a while. And you'll be like, it's been long since I saw her by herself. Yes, and it will still be longer because today I have some guests on my channel. The first person is Alava. You've seen her before. Alava, say hi.
Hi. I'm Adora's classmate, as you know, second year medical student.
Yes.
Let's get this.
So Alaba and I have a video on my channel, and if you have not watched it, why? Pause this one, go and watch that one and come back, okay? But this is a new face on the channel.
Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm also a second year med student with Alaba and Adora.
Yes. So I have Alaba and Jessie with me, and today we are doing something very interesting. Monday. Today is actually MLK Day, and that's the only reason why we are even here, because it's a public holiday. But tomorrow, our lives are changing forever.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you guys, tomorrow, all three of us are going to be starting our clerkships, rotations, rounds, floor, whatever you call it, wherever you're from. But we are officially clinical students. Yes. So our school, our program is pre-clinicals for 1.5 years, and then we start clinical years earlier. So tomorrow is the day, and we wanted to kind of like talk about how we are feeling like today, like literally the day before we go on, rotations. And we're going to do this video again in 1 year when we are done. So hold me to it. Like someone should set reminder and be like, Adora, remember you said you were going to do video. Yes. So it's supposed to kind of like, this video is going to come back. Today we want to talk about how we're feeling, all our emotions, capture it somewhere and then come back to it in 1 year and see if those emotions were valid, if we were overreacting, if we were underreacting, and just, go from there. So the first question I have for all of us is, what clerkship, what rotation are you starting with? So
okay, I'm starting with surgery first, and my very first, we have like 4 different like subspecialties. So the first one I'm doing is breast surgery, and then after that I do pediatric surgery, and then I have, what do I have third? I have plastic surgery and then trauma surgery.
Wow. Okay, so Alava, what are you starting with?
I'm starting with pediatrics. My first week, I'm doing newborn nursery and primary care. And then after that, I'm doing gastroenterology. Then I'm doing hematology and oncology. Then I have a week of nights. Then some days, and yeah, I'm very excited.
So me, I'm starting with primary care. So I'm in an outpatient setting. So I'm seeing everything for the first 4 weeks, essentially. And here our primary care is mostly adult medicine, not really pediatric or anything, because we do have a lot of pediatricians in the area. So it's mostly just adults, bread and butter medicine, how they like to call it, bread and butter, like the regular things you see. So, but that's going to be for 4 weeks, and then after that I'm going to do go into medicine, so go into the hospital. So for now, I'm starting outpatient. Why did you choose, if you did, because the the lottery can screw some people over, but why did you pick to start with what you're starting with?
Okay, so for me, for our school, you have to like rank the order of the locations or like the order of the track that you want. So for me, I wanted to start with surgery first because I don't know what I want to go into like at all, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to do surgery. So I figured doing surgery first would be good to get it out of the way, especially since like if I'm not interested in it at all, if I look like really dumb and don't know what I'm doing, then I'm like, oh, it's the clerkship, it's not me. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So, Alava, why are you starting with peds first?
So, unfortunately for me, they didn't pick the order I wanted. The way I wanted to start, I think I wanted to do neuropsych first, and then
That was a choked one.
I know,
So many
right?
people wanted that
Everybody
one.
wanted it. Unfortunately, I did not get it. I got my last option, which was this one. Because I didn't want to start with OBGYN in the forefront, because I'm doing peds, then OBGYN, then neuropsych, medicine, surgery. So it kind of flips the order. I would have rather like done surgery a bit earlier, because I'm scared of the OBGYN wards. I don't know what they do in there. I am very, squeamish, and I was very freaked out by that. So now I'm just happy. Peds seems like a good place to start. At least it's not OBGYN proper. So I still have like 6 weeks to learn how to behave.
Before you enter it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So me personally, cause I know at least like 97% that I want to go into OB, I actually wanted to get medicine out of the way first, because it's like the foundation, and I wanted to get surgery out of the way because OB requires both medicine and surgery. I wanted to feel as like confident and prepared going into OB. So I decided I wanted to start with medicine first. But I lucked out in that at school now you have the option of starting with like primary care within your medicine, and I didn't even realize that was going to be a good thing, because I feel like, oh, now I had like this one-on-one attention for 4 weeks first, before the pressure of the floors kind of gets in. So that's why I wanted to start with medicine first in general. Next question is just, how are you feeling? Like, how are you actually feeling? Like, just give me 2 words to describe how you're feeling about tomorrow.
Like excited and nervous. I feel like those are gonna be the main ones.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm feeling a little numb. I don't know. It's like we keep talking. It's like it's going to happen, and so I've had all the break to think about it and panic about it and be tired. I'm tired of thinking and panicking about it. So at this point, I've gotten to the stage where it's like, oh, it's tomorrow. Okay. I'm fine-ish.
See, I feel like that's the opposite. For me, I feel like I have not been thinking about it at all. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, it's happening. And then today was the first day that I was
like, oh my God.
So I was like, oh, shoot.
I'm actually pumped, you guys. Like, I think I went through all the nervousness, and I think I've washed it out. Mm-hmm. And I'm just pumped to just get it out of the way. Like, just get that first day out of the way, and then it will now just, we'll go back to like a normal. Mm-hmm. But I slightly feel overwhelmed, because I feel like I have to get like my life in order, because I won't have any time to get it in order. Like, you guys came in today and I was like cooking. I'm trying to like, okay, make sure all my food is ready, and all the things I need to do is ready, so that all I have to do is just be on clerkships, which that's not how life works. Life is still going to happen, but I feel like overwhelmed in the sense of like trying to put everything else together so that it doesn't interfere with like the clerkship experience. What is the one thing that you are looking forward to like in this next year?
I guess for me, just like really figuring out what it is that I want to specialize in. Because like, since I really don't have any idea, I'm excited to like actually be on the floors and stuff to figure out like, oh, like, can I see myself doing this, or like, no, I really cannot.
So like a self-discovery.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you excited about?
I'm excited to feel a bit competent with all the clinical skills that we've been learning. I don't know, it's like over time we keep getting blasted with so much information that you just don't know if you actually know anything or not. So I'm very eager to have these clinicals and have the clerkships and be there in person to see, does my brain actually work this well in a clinical setting, or like how does all the stuff we learn translate to real life? That's kind of what I'm very interested in. And I'm craving the feeling at the end of clerkships when I'm like, yeah, I can take a history and physical with my eyes closed.
Right.
Something like that. I just want to be good, okay?
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm like really looking forward to patient interactions. I remember during like our focus groups that we had last week, like someone was like, oh, we don't actually end up getting like as much patient interactions as we think, like at least in this past, because prior to med school, you know, you were doing some, you were volunteering, you were doing something, but like so far we've, you know, just been like learning. And so I feel like I miss that patient interaction. Like I miss, you know, the one-on-one, you know, just seeing, I guess, with patients, or you know, like figure, I know it's not all gisting, but just like actually interacting with like other people. So I'm looking forward to the patient interaction, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like I'm just looking forward to all of it, you know. And also like seeing how I am in a clinical setting. Like, you know, there's so much stuff that has been like theory, but how am I really going to react? Like I want to know too.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's like I want to like see how, okay, if this happens, if that happens, like how am I going to actually react to all of those things? So I'm looking forward to like seeing myself in those spaces as well. Are you not looking forward to?
Okay, I think for me it's like having to wake up early / the walk is gonna be pretty far. So yeah, especially for surgery, I feel like I don't know how early I'll have to wake up. Like some people are like, oh yeah, you have to be there at 5. And like I consider myself to be a morning person, but not that morning.
5 o'clock is not morning.
Not that morning.
5
so,
o'clock is night.
Yeah.
Because it's dark outside.
So,
Still nice.
yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. And I also think I'm kind of nervous about like how I'll be able to study and like kind of like, as you said, like be a person and do life outside of clerkships.
Right. How about you?
I don't know. It's like all of a sudden I'm trying to remember all the things I was worried about, and none of them is giving the same.
You're just too numb.
Yeah, it's like none of them are giving the same kind of stress that they were before. Like Jessie, I'm not a morning person, so that's going to be a problem.
No, you have 6 o'clocks.
I have 6 o'clock. I know what 6
At least.
o'clocks mean.
That really mean
It's
5:20.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not looking forward to that. I am the, you know, quintessence of a night owl. Every day I'm up till 1 a.m. So this is not the move for me. So I'm worried about that. I think I'm also just worried about like people asking me questions sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. We saw a lot of videos about mistreatment and a lot of, you know, stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't know how to be in these environments yet. So I don't know how I'm supposed to behave. You know, and maybe they give us all these things like, oh, do this, do that. But it's like, I still don't know what is expected of me completely. So it's kind of nerve-wracking in a way. It's just like, well, I don't really know. But it's okay because we're going to find out. Are we not? We are. Yeah.
So I think for me, I'm nervous about 2 things. One, I'm nervous about being pimped. And for folks who don't know what being pimped is, it's not prostitution. Believe me, I thought that was what it was. So at least you know. So being pimped is like being asked questions, like, you know, they call it the Socratic method. Socrates did not know what he was doing. Let me just really want to say it. But it's like, you know, they're asking you questions like when you're on the floors or whatever, and then it's like, okay, they're building up on what you know or what you don't know and all of that. But it's in public, and my English fails me from time to time, you guys. And these medical words, I think so far I haven't really had to learn medicine with the medical terms. I just know what it is and I can identify it on the exam. Can I say it? I don't know. You want me to say, oh, it's a craniopharyngeal? I don't know.
I've never said these words before.
There are words that I know what they are, but I've never actually said them out loud.
That's a really good
So
point.
now you have to like say the word.
Yeah.
Or there are concepts that the way you think about it in your head, like, oh yeah, it's going to back up in the heart and it's going to cause like fluid. That's not the right term though. But how I know it is like, oh, it's causing
Yeah, you definitely can't say
right?
that.
And now you can't say my girl, you know? And now you have to like use the real word, plural effusion,
Yeah.
myopathy. Like, I don't know. So I'm scared about that because it's not like you don't even know the concept. It's like, I know it, but how can I say it to you in English, in medical English? So that's really scary for me. And something else I'm scared of is like confrontation, because I think like medicine is still very, very hierarchical, and with anything there's hierarchy, people abuse their power. And I know they talk a lot about, oh, you know, reporting mistreatment and all of that. But I'm such a non-confrontational person. I know it doesn't come across like, but I really don't like wahala. I like to watch drama. I hate being in the center of it. So I just like, I really am scared about being involved in any situation that is like dramatic, because I know it will affect me, but I'm not very sure that I'm capable of actually doing something about it. So it's something that like I'm just like, please God, this 1 year, please don't let drama avoid me. So I'm that's like, I think those are the two things I'm scared about. I think last question. When we come back a year from now to do this video, what's something you hope would have happened? Like how do you hope to feel at the end of clerkship?
I guess like I feel like I'll probably feel relieved because I'm like, oh, thank God I finished it. But I guess hopefully I'll feel like satisfied, or like more of like I have a sense of purpose of like I know what I want to do, and like I'm excited / like have an idea of how I'm gonna do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, this is probably out of left field to you guys, but what I'm really thinking about that will truly be a marker of success in my clerkship period is, did I write any poetry like by the end? Like, I want to go back and look at all the poems I write and see what was going on in my head, because like, sure, I don't know what I'm going to experience, but I do want to have experiences that are worth writing about. So if I had the drive for some reason to go, you know, pick up a, you know, something and write something down, then that means that was an experience that was worth mentioning. So I'm looking forward to the end where I can look at all my stuff and be like, wow, that happened and that was cool, you know.
That's actually a nice one. Yeah. I think for me, I'm just like looking forward to, I just hope that this experience doesn't leave me jaded. I don't want to, like, I want to leave it, even though, you know, whatever happened or anything happened, I want to leave it still feeling like medicine was the right career choice for me, because we still have so much more. I don't want like my first clinical year to leave me feeling like, why did I get into this? So I still want to like still be filled with the hope, to still be filled with, you know, the passion that brought me into healthcare in the first place. So, and if that's still there, consider it a win.
I feel like it's already lost. So.
Like, even if it's just a glimmer, a glimpse.
No, that's so true.
No, for real, because I feel from stuff I've read and think people are like, that first year of clerkship is usually like the greatest decline in like hope, or you know, in med students, like, because that's your like first exposure, and really what happens in that time shapes what you think about.
That's true.
Medicine. So I just hope nothing like shapes it where I'm like, what am I doing here? So you know,
what does this look like? It's not me.
It's not me, you know. I want to get to the end and still be like, I'm in the right career choice, you know, like I still know why I want to do this, like that passion is still there. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing us. I don't know, I cannot promise you that you see any of them within the next year, but you will definitely see them a year from now, okay? But expect less videos from me, but maybe at least 2 videos in a month. That's really as much as I can promise.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's as much as I can promise right now. I'm going to really do my best. You might get a bit more vlogs though, because I think those will be easy for me to do, a few vlogs here and there. But keep watching the videos, keep watching this channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, let your friends know to let your friends know. I have a ton of content on my channel, okay? So tell your enemies, the haters, tell other people that want to hate, let them come and hate. But for real, like, I have really enjoyed filming this video, and I do hope that we have the best time in clerkships. And till the next time I see you guys, I remain your girl Adabeke, okay? Bye.